Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Moving to the exterior once more, because the longer you stare at the 2026 GT-R R36, the more the details unravel. Nissan's designers didn't just sketch line as if they sculpted emotion into steel and carbon fiber. The hood carries subtle creases that channel airflow directly toward the windshield, reducing drag and stabilizing the car at speeds where other vehicles would be trembling. Notice how the front splitter juts forward ever so slightly. It's not aggression for its own sake, but a precise tool designed to generate downforce, pinning the front wheels into the asphalt when you surge past 150 miles per hour. And yes, this car was tested at speeds beyond what most drivers will ever legally reach, but the knowledge that it could do so confidently, that's part of the allure. Walking around to the side once again, you realize that every millimeter has purpose. The side skirts have been shaped with aerospace precision. The airflow they manage doesn't just keep the car planted, it cools the battery pack and rear differential by channeling air where it's needed most. This integration of form and function is what allows the R36 to be a hybrid powerhouse without carrying the ungainly bulk that plagues some electrified supercars. The door handles are flush, popping out only when your hand approaches, reducing drag and creating a clean, unbroken line across the body. Stand back and you see a car that looks like it's ready to launch even when parked. At the rear, those iconic taillights deserve another mention because they are more than heritage, they're brand signature, instantly recognizable across decades. Now they feature a dynamic startup sequence, pulsing with a red glow when you unlock the car, almost as if the GT-R is waking up from slumber. The active rear wing deploys automatically at higher speeds, adjusting its angle depending on whether you need maximum stability or reduced drag. Listen closely when the car starts, and you'll hear the soft electric hum mixing with the guttural bark of the twin-turbo V6, two worlds merging in harmony. Step inside, and the interior becomes an entire story of its own. Nissan took lessons from both luxury brands and motorsport engineering when sculpting this cabin. The seats are crafted with a dual personality, bolstered enough to hold you steady in hairpin corners, but cushioned just enough to make long-distance driving a pleasure. Each stitch of leather is done with laser-measured precision, and every material feels deliberate. Carbon fiber isn't just decorative here, it trims the doors, the dashboard, and even sections of the steering wheel for weight savings. Alcantara lines the roof and pillars, cutting glare and reducing interior resonance, making the cabin quieter at speed. The steering wheel deserves its own spotlight. It's slightly flattened at the bottom, wrapped in perforated leather for grip, with integrated haptic feedback that alerts you to lane departures, upcoming hazards, or drive mode changes. Behind it, paddle shifters milled from lightweight aluminum click with satisfying resistance, making every gear change an event. The digital cluster can be customized with multiple themes, classic GT-R gauges, futuristic performance readouts, or even a hybrid energy flow diagram that shows you exactly how the car is using its electric boost in real time. Under the hood, in terms of infotainment, the screen isn't just bigger, it's smarter. Wireless connectivity, track data telemetry logging, augmented reality navigation overlays, and even a built-in coaching system that analyzes your driving style and suggests ways to shave seconds off your lap time. Imagine having a virtual co-driver who knows the Na 1/4 Nürburgring by heart, riding shotgun every time you want to push yourself. Let's talk driving experience in more visceral terms. Picture yourself pressing the starter button. A brief surge of silence as the hybrid system wakes, then the growl of the V6 igniting with an electrified edge. Ease into traffic, and the car glides quietly on electric power alone. A surreal moment for anyone who remembers the R35's thunderous cold starts. But press the accelerator and suddenly you're thrust forward with relentless force, a 700 horsepower launching you as if gravity no longer applies. The torque is instantaneous, the electric motors filling the gaps so smoothly that acceleration feels like one long, unbroken push into the horizon. No hesitation, no lag, just pure propulsion. On a track, the R36 becomes a symphony of mechanics and software. The adaptive suspension constantly recalibrates for each bump, each weight shift, each steering input. Torque vectoring doesn't just send power where it's needed, it anticipates where it will be needed next, preloading the system for your next move. Enter a corner too hot, And the car doesn't panic, it subtly reins you in, tightening the line without robbing you of control. You feel empowered, as if the car is working with you, not against you. And when you push harder, it rewards your bravery with grip that feels infinite. The braking system is equally monumental. Massive carbon ceramic discs with regenerative assistance don't just stop you, they harvest energy to recharge the hybrid system. This means every hard braking zone on a track isn't just about slowing down, it's about preparing for the next explosive burst of acceleration. The pedal feel is firm, confidence-inspiring, and remarkably consistent even after repeated abuse. Now, think about the ownership side. Yes, the starting price hovers around $132,000, climbing to about $150,000 for Nismo or higher spec trims. But when compared to other supercars delivering this level of technology and performance, see Ferraris, Lamborghinis, McLarens, the GT-R R36 actually feels like an accessible weapon. It's not just about the money, it's about what you're buying into. A lineage that stretches back decades, a community of enthusiasts, a car that has earned its nickname Godzilla for good reason. Daily usability has also been considered. Unlike many supercars, the R36 has a reasonably sized trunk, comfortable ride settings, and even hybrid fuel efficiency that can extend range for road trips. You could drive this car to work during the week, take it on a canyon blast on Saturday, and bring it to the track on Sunday without needing 3 separate vehicles. It embodies versatility, a trait that defines every GT-R. And as we wind down this journey, let's reflect on what the R36 represents. It's not merely the next generation, it's the bridge between eras. The raw, analog brutality of past GT-Rs meets the sophistication of electrification. Nissan could have easily retired the GT-R after the R35's long run, but instead, they reinvented it, proving that legends don't fade, they adapt. The R36 is proof that passion, innovation, and heritage can live together in a machine that excites both the purist and the technophile. So when you see one on the road, know this: you're looking at a chapter in automotive history, a machine that honors its roots while charging into the future. The 2026 Nissan GT-R R36 is not just a car, it's a declaration that the age of performance is far from over. And that's where we'll leave today's review. If this dive into the new Godzilla left you as thrilled as it left me, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Auto Tune Up, and hit that bell so you never miss our latest deep dives. We'll keep bringing you the stories, the details, and the emotion behind the world's greatest machines. Until next time, drive safe, dream big, and keep tuning in.